This incident occurred with Billy when he was studying in high school. He had a best friend named Jessica who was hardworking and very popular among the teachers. Jessica was also the school prefect whose job it was to make sure the students maintained discipline when their teachers weren't around. It was the homecoming day at school. They were busy preparing for the ceremony when it suddenly started to rain. While they were talking, Jessica started to share some spooky stories and they were making fun of the abandoned classroom which was rumored to be haunted. Billy and Jessica decided to visit the abandoned classroom to have some fun when they suddenly heard some weird noise. Jessica's back was facing the door when Billy heard someone repeatedly knocking from inside the abandoned classroom. It sounded like a plea for help. When he told this to Jessica, he made fun of him when suddenly, Billy felt something sprint past him at lightning speed. By the time they turned, they saw someone run into the classroom, slamming the door shut. They couldn't see the person's face, but the appearance of it resembled that of a shadow. Billy and Jessica went quietly. They exchanged a look and walked towards the door. It was clear that both of them were now a little scared. When they went a little ahead, they heard the sound of tables and chairs crashing, which spooked them even more. There was a lock placed on the door and it seemed as if the classroom had been closed for years, so how did someone enter? They gathered some courage and knocked on the door and even called out if somebody was in there, but there was no response. Jessica suggested that they try peeping into the window of the classroom, which had a small opening. Maybe they can get a glimpse of someone from there. They walked closer to the classroom and Billy tried peeping through the window. The rain had gotten heavier and it was also dark, making it difficult for Billy to see anything clearly. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck, and in that moment of blazing light, Billy saw something that brought his heart to his mouth. He saw a boy hanging in the room. His eyes were popping out his entire body and his body had turned white, and it seemed as if he was looking right at them. They turned around slowly and saw a man in a suit, wearing a white mask and giving them a twisted smile. The boys screamed at the top of their lungs. They ran as fast as they could out of the room. The air was ice cold as they could hear the footsteps of the man stomping, getting closer and closer and closer to them. Their screams echoed through the school, but nobody could hear them as they were enjoying the homecoming day ceremony. They were never seen again after that night. So next time you see a shadow in the game, or a faceless character, watch your back as the masked man